What if I told you the New York Giants have a legit chance to make the playoffs? I'll tell you why that's possible on today's video. But first, if you want to see that happen, if you want to see Big Blue back in the playoffs for the first time since 2022, hit that thumbs up icon right now. This is New York Giants Now by Chat Sports, and I am your host, Marshall Green. And we're talking playoffs on the channel. Maybe getting a little bit ahead of ourselves on today's show, but I wanted to have some fun with it. Over the last 3 seasons, at least 2 teams have made the playoffs that have started the season with 3-1 odds to make the playoffs. And this year, the New York Giants are one of 6 teams that meet that criteria. Let's go back to 2022, where the Jacksonville Jaguars ended up making the playoffs when they were plus 450 to do so. And the Seattle Seahawks, they were plus 500 to do that. In 2023, the Los Angeles Rams were plus 285. The Colts were plus 350. The Bucs were plus 360. And the Houston Texans were plus 520. The following year, a.k.a. last season, the Minnesota Vikings, plus 285. The Washington Commanders, plus 310. And the Denver Broncos, plus 540. So as you can see, going back the last 3 years, if you have plus 285 odds to make the playoffs, you got a shot. I'll take a step further. Each of the last 3 years, one team with plus 500 odds or better have made the playoffs. And yeah, your New York Giants, they fit the bill. The Las Vegas Raiders at plus 285. The Tennessee Titans at plus 410. The New York Jets at plus 520. The New York Giants at plus 570. The Cleveland Browns at plus 820. And the Saints at plus 920. I'll say this. The Browns aren't making the playoffs. The New Orleans Saints aren't making the playoffs, which leaves the Raiders, Titans, Jets, and Giants. And the data, don't get mad at me, the data says 2 of those 4 teams are making the playoffs. So that means the Giants might have a 50% chance to make the playoffs. And I can already hear you crying in the comments, but Marshall, the Giants have the hardest schedule in the NFL. The schedule is impossible. There is no way, no how the Giants... Shut your mouth. I don't want to hear that. Listen to this. 2 of the past 4 teams with the hardest schedule ended up making the playoffs. Now, how is that possible? The 2023 Eagles, they say otherwise. And what about this? 4 of the past 5 teams with the easiest strength of schedule missed the postseason. Now, how is that possible? What about this? Over the last 10 years, the NFL has seen an average of approximately 5.8 to 6 new playoff teams every single season. This league is full of parity. Every single year, it's new teams competing. The playoffs are going to look completely different this year than they did last year. Strength of schedule is based off of last season. And those teams are not the same teams. And it's about when you play those teams. Like the Giants playing the Chiefs in week 3 and not having Rashee Rice. So it matters how strong they are when you play them on their schedule. If the Giants are going to make the playoffs, it means they're going to be a good team. Doesn't matter who they play. Good teams win football games. Doesn't matter if they got to beat good teams. Doesn't matter about the strength of schedule. Good teams find a way to win football games. And hopefully, New York Giants do a lot of that. And according to the numbers, they got a chance to be a playoff team. And we're going to be here every single game all season long. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We put out multiple free videos every single day, and we go live for a watch party every single game day. So subscribe right now. Game on. Week 1 starts now, and every touchdown brings you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. This isn't just football. It's first touchdown fireworks, anytime TD rushes, and live bets that ride every momentum shift. At DraftKings, every play is your next shot to win. New customers, this one's for you. Bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, grab over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Your season starts now. Download the DraftKings Sports app and use code NIXCHAT. That's code NIXCHAT to get $300 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first bet of $5 or more, plus over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort Kansas, fees may apply in Illinois. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer. Shout out to DraftKings. They're sponsoring my Knicks show here at Chat Sports. And because I love and care about you guys, I wanted to get y'all in on the deal. So use that promo code NIXCHAT to take advantage. And follow my parlay for week 1. Can't miss. Giants, money line over the Commanders. Malik Neighbors, I got him getting inside the box on Sunday. I also got the Dolphins beating the Indianapolis Colts. And give me the under of 199.5 passing yards for Daniel Jones. It's plus 2150, meaning if you bet $10, you will win $225. Another thing about the Giants in the playoffs and potentially winning the NFC East, there has been no repeat winner in the NFC East in 20 straight NFL seasons. Now, I'm not saying the Giants are going to win the NFC East. I'm just trying to paint the picture for you to understand before all the people say, but Marshall, things change every single year. And the NFC East knows that. How often do we see teams go from worst to first? We saw it in 2006, and then 2012, 13, 15, 16, 17, and 20. Unfortunately, none of those teams have been the Giants. So I'm just going to say this. They're due, baby. The New York Giants are due to go from worst to first. Now, do I think they can win the NFC East? Yeah, I do think that could happen. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. I don't think it is all that likely. But I do think there is a legit chance that the Giants are the surprise team of the NFL and they get into the playoffs. Because when you talk about Raiders, Titans, Jets, Giants, Browns, Saints, there's only one of those teams that have an identity. There's only one of those teams that have an elite skill. That's the Giants. That's getting after the passer. What about the Raiders as elite? What about the Titans? What about the Jets? Browns and Saints? Nah. How does it happen? How do the Giants get in the playoffs? They're going to need some help, obviously. They're going to need some teams that were good last year to not be good. They may need the injury gods to be on their side. That's just the fact of the matter. Am I rooting for injuries? No. Do I ever want to see injuries happen? No. I was pissed off when Jason Tatum got hurt last year because I wanted to beat the Boston Celtics at their best. They already did through the first 5 games of that series, or 4 games of that series. But I want to beat you at your best. But the facts are, probably going to need some help along the way. You're also going to need your best strength to be the best in the NFL. You're going to need Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence, Abdul Carter, and Kayvon Thibodeau to be the best pass rushers in the National Football League. Last year, we saw the New York Giants lead the NFL in sacks through the first 7 weeks of the year. You've since added Abdul Carter. And Dexter Lawrence led the NFL in sacks before getting hurt last year. So you need some help, some injury help on your side as well. You also need the first half of the 2024 Russell Wilson to most likely show up. Russ was awesome in those first 6 games for the Steelers. I think he was 5-1. They were averaging 28.6 points per game. Or you need the Giants to lose games early. You go to Jaxson Dart, and Jaxson Dart shows that he's the best rookie quarterback in this past class. You also probably need Malik Neighbors to be a top 5 wide receiver. I think he's top 10 right now. I probably have him at number 7 or 6. But you need him to have a top 5 season, maybe even a top 3 season. And he's going to get the chances. He's going to get the targets. He's going to make the most of them. Neighbors is going to have an awesome year this year. And you need Andrew Thomas to get healthy. Is he playing week 1? I don't know. Hope he does. Need him out there. But you need this O-line to stay healthy. Not just Thomas. You need Runyon to be healthy. You need Greg Van Roten to be healthy. You need Jermaine Illuminor to be healthy. And you need everyone to be healthy. You're also going to need some players to step up this season. Like third year for John Michael Schmitz. You were a second-round draft pick, my man. It's time to start playing like one. Can Theo Johnson have that X-factor type of season like everyone that's employed for the Giants has been saying all season long? Bobby Okereke. Can he get back to the 2023 Bobby Okereke? Forcing fumbles, getting after the passer, making havoc be created on defense. Can Deonte Banks or Cordell Flott emerge as a serious CB2 in the NFL? And can Tyler Newton be a stud safety next to Javon Holland? A lot of things have to go your way, but I think there's a clear and obvious path to travel for the Giants to be a successful team this year. If you want them in the playoffs, hit that thumbs up icon for me. Do not jinx it. Hit that like button. We're close, ladies and gentlemen. We are so close, I can taste it. Game day. It is just around the corner. Make sure you are following me on social media. I'm on Twitter at @MarshallGreen_. I'm on Instagram at @MarshallGreen_. Give me a follow over there, and I'll see you on game day.